So today I want to talk about 3 projects that I have just invested in. I'm looking to build kind of a long-term position in these projects. This isn't financial advice, but for being one of my members, I just want to kind of keep you up to date on what I'm doing, what some of my moves are, and you can, feel free to use this video as a point of reference to do some of your own research. And I'm not going into a tremendous amount of detail. I just want to give you a heads up first, for being one of our members here on the Crypto Passive Profits membership. Couple things, recap. First of all, I am still using CryptoTab. Just did a couple of advertising tests. I'll be updating you with those. I will tell you I did an ad on Cointoply. That's where I did my last ad. I've got another ad I'm going to be testing out on some of the previous places I've been advertising before. I just haven't advertised recently. So yes, I still use CryptoTab. If you see it in my videos, all of my videos, you can always see this little logo. It's always on. It's always running. It's like 98% of the time the only browser that I ever use. Free Bitcoin is still doing awesome. I've got over 1 million Satoshi just sitting here. Why? Because I'm earning the free, is it the free BTC? No, it's the earn BTC. Yeah, I'm getting the interest over here. And I love getting this just free interest every single day. So I just keep it in here and I get daily interest. It's just one of my little areas that I hold a little bit of Bitcoin, and I keep the bot running. Of course, you can see it right here. Just an update because I haven't spoken about that in a while, and every now and again I get questions in Discord or email about that. Also, I've had some questions about BetFury price prediction. By the way, none of this has to do with what I want the content of this video to be about. I'm just updating you on stuff that we've talked about in the past. So BetFury is going to be listing their token. First and foremost, I do have to use a VPN to access BetFury. I use a TorGuard VPN. I'll put an affiliate link in the description for TorGuard, but I love TorGuard. It's the only VPN that I use, and that's how I access it. People are like, how do you access BetFury? Do you have to use a VPN? Yes. If you're in the States, you have to use a VPN. I have not been actively mining on BetFury. For now, I'm just waiting and watching what they do. I do withdraw probably about once a week over here. I still earn, I think I earn, it depends on the day, but it's probably $48 or $50 a day that I'm getting right now, which is down a little bit from the peak when I was getting about $78 a day. And I'm just going to watch what they're doing. Everybody wants to know what's my price prediction for when the token gets sold on exchanges. My price prediction is the token is going to dump. I don't know what the price is going to be, but it's going to dump. I mean, I would 98% certain this will totally dump. And there's a reason why. Most of the time, if people are excited about BetFury, they think everybody wants to go buy the token. And so they think the price is going to go up. There's not been one casino that I've seen yet that's listed their token where the price went up. And there's a very good reason for this. It's because no one's ever been able to sell. People could always mine, but you could not ever sell. So you could never get out of your position. At some point, most people will consider selling, but you got to understand all this time, we're coming up on what, year and a half, 2 years, no one's ever been able to sell these tokens. So the first chance that someone has to sell, there's going to be a lot of people selling, and chances are the price will come out. I don't know what the price will be, but it's going to drop quick and the price will dump. Me personally, I'm not planning to sell any of mine right now. I'm just going to watch and kind of see what the price does, and I'm going to plan to just watch the dividends. And if the price goes lower enough, I mean, if the price happened to stay high, maybe I would consider selling mine. I don't expect that. I expect the price just to dump like crazy. But the price will probably dump to the point that we'll get a good return on our dividends. So I'm going to continue to watch my daily dividends, get an idea of what's coming in for how many tokens I have, and kind of figure out, if I buy tokens, at what price can I buy tokens, and it to be what I would consider a good return. And once I figure that out, I mean, I'll probably buy some tokens at that price, but I'll also let you all know here in the Crypto Passive Profits community as well. Make certain you follow us on Discord. We definitely talk about some of that in Discord also. Now let's get into this. I want to talk to you about 3 projects that I made purchases in today, and I'm looking to build kind of longer term positions. I'm not putting a lot in these projects. I just want to build, I kind of want a dollar cost average over time. And we had a pullback in the market today. All these projects were down double digits at the time that I purchased them. And that's kind of when I like to buy. And so I'm going to continue to watch these projects. And when I see big pullbacks, I'll just continue to pick up some tokens over time. The projects I'm talking about all have one thing in common. They're all smart contract based projects similar to Ethereum, but they all look to solve problems that Ethereum is struggling with. And I'm going to cover each of these projects in a lot more depth on my channel. I'm going to do some tutorials and whatnot. And I've already started on one of them. We'll cover the first project first, and that's Harmony. So Harmony, of all three projects, I think Harmony still has the most upside potential. Harmony is very interesting, and I'm not going to go in a ton of depth about the projects. I really just want to make you aware of it. But the pullback was significant, over 12% today. It's under 10 cents right now. Harmony just has not had as much upward movement as some of the other projects we're going to talk about. And so I think therefore it's got a good upward movement. There's a ton of development, a ton of work going on Harmony. It's designed, we can take a look at their website. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that initially. But their whole goal is scaling Ethereum applications and cross-chain finance. I think cross-chain finance is going to be huge. The other thing that they're big on is privacy. And they've built, this is a blockchain that's unlike a lot of projects that fork a blockchain. This is a project that they've created their blockchain totally from the ground up. And sharding's already implemented on the blockchain and whatnot. So I actually purchased this, by the way, on Binance. I'll put my Binance link in the description if you don't have an exchange account. I will tell you on Binance, it is not the actual Harmony blockchain Harmony token. Harmony first got released as a BEP2 token or Binance token on the Binance chain, the legacy chain. And it also got released as an Ethereum ERC20 token before they actually launched their own mainnet. Now they have their own mainnet, but the ERC20 tokens and the BNB tokens, the BEP2 tokens still exist, and that's all you can get on Binance. So that's what I have. They're the same price, just like BEP2 and Binance Smart Chain BNB are both the same price. So right now, that's okay for me. I'm just looking to speculate on price, and I suspect at some point you'll be required with Harmony. They'll probably set a date at some point where they'll require us to exchange our tokens for the actual Harmony blockchain token. But for now, I'm just speculating on the price. So I picked it up today. And by the way, it was about 9 cents when I picked it up as well. Also, the next one, Solana. Solana, by the way, Harmony's ranked, what is Harmony? It's down a good bit. Number 84 on the CoinMarketCap rank. And then Solana is interesting. I'm familiar with some of the entrepreneurs that are behind Solana. That's really what kind of gave me a peek behind it a little bit. I can't think of the guy's name right now, Blankenship or whatever, the CEO of FTX Exchange. It really is a big promoter of Solana. The project is already ranked number 18 on CoinMarketCap. It's really had a great run up, but all these projects have had a bit of a pullback. And I think the run up is going to be possibly massive in the future. Again, not financial advice. This is just my beliefs. This is what I'm doing. So this one also had pulled back significantly. I think I got it down at 29, maybe it was 28 earlier this morning. And I picked up a little bit of this one as well. And their whole goal is building crypto apps that scale. That's their whole thing. Censorship resistant. I love that. So their thing is censorship resistant. Harmony also has a very big focus on privacy, which I love. Both of these projects are, basically Ethereum type projects that are designed to serve some of the same use cases, but also are better at scaling at this point than Ethereum. So I think that some of these projects may compete directly, specifically Harmony, may compete directly with something like Ethereum. Some of them are just going to come alongside of the Ethereum ecosystem as a whole. I'm not certain exactly what Solana's end goal is. I'm going to do more research on Solana, but there's definitely one that I wanted to pay attention to. So I went ahead and picked up a small bag of that this morning as well. The other one is Polygon, Matic. I actually have some Matic. I've already played and dabbled in the Matic ecosystem. I'm going to be doing some videos on tutorials about how to get started with Matic. By the way, Polygon, Solana, and Harmony all will interact with MetaMask very similar ways as the Binance Smart Chain. So I'll be doing tutorials on all of that. Polygon is very interesting. I like it a lot. It had pulled back today. It was down. It was lower. I think I picked some up, or at least I put in an order at 175. It was 177. I'm not certain if that order got filled. I'll have to check. But Polygon, I like Polygon. I like what they're doing. I like how they're developing their own ecosystem. They've had a heck of a run, probably the least upside potential between these three. But just because they're ranked 15 right now, I'm looking at this to be like a 2 to 5 year hold potentially. So I think the overall current market cap as a whole right now, we're sitting at, a market cap of what, 1.5 trillion. And I think in another 2 to 3 years, this could be $3 to $5 trillion or more potentially over the next 3 to 5 years. We'll have to just wait and see. But I could see Polygon being a top 10, top 15, top 5 project then as well, possibly. Again, not financial advice, just my opinion. And it doesn't mean there's not going to come out a project with a better technology. But for now, Polygon and Matic the Matic token on the Polygon network, they got a lot of good things going. That's for sure. A lot of development, a lot of, I don't want to say unique development, but unique in the fact of they are creating out kind of their own ecosystem. And I did a whole video on Polygon as well. I'll link that above. I'll put it in the description for you just so you can watch it and enjoy it and get caught up on what's going on with Polygon. This is just their website, basically, which again, I covered in the video. So I'll link that video above. So the 3 projects are Harmony, Solana, and Polygon. And again, my main focus, by the way, is building up my trading account. That is the main thing that I'm doing right now. I have 5 clients, 5 students, of which 2 of you are in here, and everyone is making money so far. I mean, it's kind of a given. So our trading strategy is phenomenal. And that really is my focus, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to pick up, dollar cost average or pick up small bags of various projects here and there. And these 3 are those projects: Solana, Harmony, and Polygon. Now, it goes without saying, all these projects have like their own version of like Pancake Swap on them, every one of them. They all have yield farms. I haven't gone that deep in all of those yet. I may look at some of them later. For now, I'm just comfortable holding the actual token that all of those projects are being built on. I mean, these tokens are all niche tokens so far, and everybody wants to be on the next, Pancake Swap on Solana. Everybody wants to race to get to Matic has Quick Swap. Everybody's trying to race to all these different projects. The challenge is, I don't know that there's a need to be in a hurry for that right now. I don't even know if all of those little fundamentals are necessary for all these projects. And listen, it's a lot to keep up on. I may make content about it. I may do enough to make a video because people on YouTube want to watch it. But it's at this point in time, it's not my focus. If it becomes my focus, you all here will know it. By the way, this is worth pointing out as well. Yesterday I did a video talking about Ape Rocket and the whole Ape Rocket ecosystem. Just to give you a heads up, I had I had 2 investments. I had investment split on the Ape Rocket community. I had Ape Rocket in a liquidity pool of bananas and BUSD. And then I also had the other half of the investment just holding the space token. This morning, that project pulled back a good bit. I did sell my banana BUSD tokens for probably like a 3% loss or whatever this morning, just because I wanted to get out of that ecosystem and I wanted to pick up some of these projects. So I did that as well. If you saw my last video about Pulse Chain, I am still focused on Pulse Chain. I am going to go into Pulse Chain pretty large once it comes out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just want to get you caught up. Harmony, Solana, Polymatic. Those are the 3 projects that I got into this morning and that I'm watching and looking to build up a position. Ideally, I would love to build up a sizable position on all 3 of these projects over the next 2 to 5 years because I think there's a lot of upside potential. I mean, I feel confident that at least one of these, all of these could be a 10x, and at least one of these may actually do a 100x between now and 5 years from now. All right, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. You know the role. Wow, I got tongue tied. You know what I always say. Decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom, and all 3 of these projects are about decentralization. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.